Hello and welcome back to the Byzantines. So, we have all the pieces to restoring the Roman Empire, but we don't have the prestige. We don't have the clout in the world to say, you know what? We are the new Roman Emperor. So, how are we going to fix that? Well, we're going to hold a big tournament. We're going to invite everyone, and we're going to show everyone that we should be the Roman Emperor. So, let's hold a tournament. We have a huge amount of money as well built up, so let's organize one. We're not going to organize it in Constantinople because we want the bonuses to be over here. So that's why we're going to do it over here. We also got a bonus, interestingly, to wit. So we're going to do a recital. And then we're also going to do a board game tournament. It's not the most exciting tournament in the world in terms of like martial, but it will show we have the intellectual prowess to be emperor, I guess. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Might make sense. Let's get rid of the captain's one that I don't need right now. Might as well go for higher cultural ambassador while I'm here. That seems fine. We'll do this. We'll do this. Champion is going to be Rorik because he is our champion. Our goal is to triumph, I think. Yeah. And that's fine. Let's go. Start grand tournament. I also want to invite everybody, but I think it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't let you invite for tournaments. They just kind of arrive. So let's start the grand tournament. Great. The bonus we got to wit, by the way, was in envelopment. So you get 10% extra wit gain. So that's why I thought we should do that, because it's the one that we get the most benefit in. And now we're off towards our grand tournament. We'll start in a long time from now. That's okay. Night by the campfire. Long after night is settled, I find myself laughing, telling stories and drinking with Pavlina, Gabriella and Rodanth. And I didn't know she had it in her, but Pavlina ended up telling a particularly ribald story about 4 peasants she had seen in Byzantium. After drying my eyes from the laughter and drinking a bit to clear my throat, I will tell a story of my own with some extra embellishment, or ask Pavlina to tell me another story. I will tell another story of my own and get some opinion boosts. Your neighbor has won against Laura Lotharenga in a war against the tyranny. These are kind of relevant to us, because if someone breaks free, then we can always vassalize them, but I'm not too worried about that. This person's going, it's a nice day for fishing, so we will ignore that and just get some progress. Chronicler, a legend found. I remember many nights ago when you told me you had been visited by angels, my Basilius. I have reason to believe this was no mere dream, but a vision from heaven. Oh. We're blessed by angels, are we? And indeed we are. Ooh. I do want to do some more of these legends as well, but I want to wait until after we create the Roman Empire. So, like, there's a lot of things that I'm keeping my money for right now, which is why I'm not actively spending it as quickly as I could. Do I want Gardener? 100%. 2 stewardship forever? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, fantastic. Means we've got even more stewardship, means we're getting even more money, means we can hold even more land. In fact, now that we can hold more land, have I got any city holdings? Yep, perfect. This city holding? Mine now. Great. That's now directly ours. Now we're making more money from it. Ah, it's good. What's this? Declare me co-emperor. No, I will not declare you co-emperor, no matter how many times you ask. Neighboring ruler lost war in the Iberian Reclamation. So over here. So that's this land right there. Okay. The traveling troop. Entering the bishopric of Gardiki, we were welcomed by a troop of entertainers. There are puppet shows, dancing and song. My son Farold seems to enjoy the music and is delightfully enthralled by one gesture in particular. The man is an extraordinary performer, juggling several instruments in between playing them. Farold becomes our friend, or I lose stress? Let's go for Farold becomes our friend. Also, our son is 4 years old, which means we can influence his personality. I would like you to be ambitious. Let's see. Roll the dice. He has become ambitious. Great news. Also, he's our only child, right? Yeah. Our previous rulers had tons of children. This one, just one. So far, anyway. I mean, there's still plenty of time, but... Crazy. 3 months till this begins. Alright. Interesting. This begins the moment that you arrive, right? At the moment you arrive, it's a 3-month cooldown. I think that's consistent. So I'm wondering for this one, if you want more people to come to your tournament, if you take a really complicated route to the tournament, like you take an indirect route, whether that would then give more people time to arrive, thereby meaning that your tournament will be bigger. And you would earn more money because of it, because you get money per person who arrives. That's wild. Neighboring ruler lost war in the Mordvinian conquest of a high chiefdom. Okay. Ooh, I want to go tourney grounds, because I would love to qualify. Feathered entertainment. Go songbird, go faster. I hear a woman's voice echo across the grounds. I look up to see a small thing hurrying through the sky like a little black bolt of lightning. Soon enough it swoops down towards the finishing line. Bah, you must have cheated. Your bird cannot fly that fast. Just look at her. She's as graceful as a goose. The angry loser shouts, the winner looking smug. Must take a lot of preparation. Double or nothing, or I don't have time for this. Must take a lot of preparation to do this. Now we're close to qualifying. That's good. I would like to qualify for my own tournaments. You cannot visit this one for 17 days. 7 days for other ones. Okay. Probably tent camp, I think, is where I want to go. Let's go. Sweet words. Be surprised if Akin doesn't sweep the floor with the other contestants. I hear as I walk around the camp. A group of visitors are eating around a pot, and I spot the very boss Akin sitting with them. You exaggerate, my friend, he says as he purses his lips. I lock eyes with him and give him a subtle nod. If you'll excuse me, he mutters, getting up. Is there something the Lord wishes to discuss? Want a fair fight, or winning won't make you any friends? Let's say winning won't make you any friends. He's insulted. Wow. Well, I want to go to the tourney grounds. If I can. Give and take. I see Ghazi striding towards me and briefly close my eyes in dismay. When I open them again, he is right in front of me, fixating me with his forced smile that ill disguises his lair. Samuel, my lord, how wonderful it is to see you here and competing. He grabs me by the arm and walks us slightly away from the crowds to conspire. Look, I need a favor. His facade nearly cracks as I roll my eyes. I want to do well in this contest. As one of your most powerful and loyal vassals, I was wondering if I can count on your assistance. I say you certainly are loyal, and I get a hook. My pockets feel empty. For you, anything, or you'll have to fend for yourself. Let's say you certainly are loyal and get myself that hook. Nice. Nephew's losing some land, but that's okay. How long? 14 or 24. So we want to wait. So 24 is longer, so I want to go 14 to the 10. Yeah, so I want to do this. As in, it's longer than the time that we have left. Not just longer than 14. Tent camp. Parting shot. Knights mime the acts of war and friendly rivals swagger while interpreters laugh through their work. You leaks have your skills, concedes Magistrate Gulchara of Kabardinina. But can anyone among you turn in the saddle, riding full tilt and loose an arrow over your horse's tail? Can you time this between hoofbeats? The youngest Alan child can do this. I see my knights pulling at horn bows, patting step ponies. We're fine horsemen, but do we compare to a people born in the saddles? I'd say I'll have to try. Can increase cultural acceptance and get open-minded warrior for 20 years. Petrus is still Petrus is leak skill personified. Try and get him to do it. You spare any knight to teach us, or we leaks face our enemies. Let's try it. We did it. Wonderful. I think we can participate in things anyway, because it's our tournament. I might be wrong. I hope we can, because otherwise it'd be unfortunate if I can't. I did not qualify. Oh. Neither did my champion. Oh, well, I wonder who'll win then, I guess. I'm not really that bothered about who'll win, if I'm honest with you, because I can't participate. Scheme failed. I'm heading for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from a window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Pavlina, open up, my little firebrand. It is I, Damiano. I push the shutters open, and lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Basilisa Pavlina's window. It is Duke Damiano of Romagna. That is shocking. That is shocking. Well, I can't be too mad. Alright, let's find out who wins. I'm here to watch, not to flirt. Well, somebody won. Also, neighboring ruler lost a war, and neighboring ruler won a war. Cool. Oh, I have to see this again? Oh. Well. Cool. The recital winner was... in third came Ghazi, who we increased the score of. In second came Yoan. The third came Ibtisam. Why did we not qualify? Like, our stats are good. I just don't... I guess we just didn't qualify for some reason, but... yeah, our stats are good enough, but... anyway. Turning grounds. Pondering the possible prizes I can offer to the winner of the board game comes to mind. This seems like there's a lot of missing words. Yeah, that was terrible, because we also didn't gain any progress towards competing. Yeah, I would love to compete, if I can. We'll go to the tent camp. Muddled up. Attention, all ye who wander here. Let's be known that entering the field right now is... The herald gasped slightly, scanning the crowd for a name that had clearly been forgotten. Is my good lady, my good lord, The herald hands clench and unclench spasmodically. The panic at forgetting the name of the knight that was being introduced as clear as day. Said knight Dorotheos approaches the quailing crier with a face of thunder. So can I offer you another herald? Messenger will likely need a new job. Or they forgot his name. I can make her well proclaimed, I guess. Sure. I would love to participate in my tournament if that's possible. The one of which I have incredible stats to participate in. I gain no qualification stats. We literally can't participate in it. How annoying. How incredibly annoying. Although we have now just got Algier for free. That's nice. My vassal got it. Cool. Byzantine pox. Is that this? Yeah. That's annoying. Okay. Was I allowed to participate this time? You did not qualify. Rorik did not qualify. Well. Guess that's that then. King Ghazi, one of the contestants in the upcoming board game contest, is accused Lady Aigidia of foul play even before the day of the event. Well, she should be disqualified then. Wasted concessions. The contest in front of me is reaching a crescendo. The participants evenly matched. I grip the wooden railing in front of me and yell my appreciation along with the rest of the crowd. Said yell, however, swiftly turns to a strangled cry as I feel something trickling down my spine. Some sort of fluid? Somehow something both hot and cold somehow? I spin on my heel to find myself confronted by Anth, her goblet swishing with the remains of an unidentified drink currently crawling its way down my back. Now then, watch where you're going, she burbles, gesturing accusingly at me with the cup. You should be more careful. I can buy us both another. Get this vile scullion out of my sight. Or you're right, my mistake. I'll say get this vile scullion out of my sight. You knocked my player heir and half-brother out of the tournament. Okay. Neighboring ruler has won a war. Back in here. We now have Ghazi II, Ibtisam, Aaron, and Ibor in the semi-finals. Ghazi is through, as is Aaron. And the winner is... Ghazi. I don't know why we weren't allowed to participate. Like, our stats are incredible. I don't know what I was missing for, like, participation points. I guess maybe we don't, because we don't have any, because we don't have the Hastelidor trait. Maybe the people with the trait are prioritized, but Yeah, it was also annoying that I didn't get any ability to actually, like, gain points either. All of my events gave me no points, which is, like, it's unusual. Do I want to say a few words to increase our prestige? Sure. I did it. Level of fame has gone up, I guess. That's nice. It's bolstered garrison in Nicopolis for 10 years. They get a prize ring and a prize necklace. And I gain 800 experience. Not experience, prestige. Cool. We get 2 days towards our destination. Caught outside, an opportunity to rest. We lose 7 days towards our destination, and now we're off again. You can vassalize this person. Oh, alright then. Sure. How about Turov? Turov, maybe if I send him a little gift? -1. Oh, very close. Very close to saying yes. How about this guy? You're probably going to be a no, huh? Yeah, you're a no. Fair enough, fair enough. Right, neighboring rulers won a war again. How's our prestige looking? We need 15,000 for the next level. Okay. Neighboring ruler lost a war. So people are continuing to expand. We've seen this one before. I don't want to do the event, so I'm just going to recruit that guy to my court. We have now arrived back in the capital. We gain more wander experience, and we are now at level 2, which gives us health and diplomacy and learning and travel speed and all sorts of nice things. Declare me co-emperor? No. Right. The disease is heading up that way, which is fine. We could potentially hold a hunt if we wanted to, which I think we probably should, because that will get us prestige, right? Like a feast doesn't get... Oh, feast gets you prestige as well, actually. So we should maybe do a feast and a hunt. Let's do a feast. We're just going to do this one in our capital. We're not going to do these. We're going to go for moderate there. We don't care about opinion there. Guests, nobody's invited to this feast. It's a feast for only people who happen to already be here. There we go. Perfect. Nobody has any travel time, and even then, some are saying no to join. Let's go. Feast. We'll have a lovely time ahead of us. It got us prestige. And now, we're fully into feast. Welcome, friends. Hey, this guy's converted some land for us. Needs to continue converting Zaidi land. So let's send you over here to convert some more of that. We'll send you to Homs. Back over here for the feast. Gain the prestige for putting on a good feast. 20 days left in it. Words of war. What right does Straximar think he has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claim my ideas would break down the moment combat is met. What does he know, really? Discussions on strategy for 5 years. Cool. Cultural integration has been promoted in some places, and we got a new martial perk. We will get strategist, which gets us diplomacy, martial, increases enemy fatal casualties, and allows us to cross rivers and straits without advantage penalties. Nice. Solid trait. Oh, one thing I want to check, now that I was just thinking about things like war and expansion. Who are the conquerors? So we have Seer Daria is a conqueror, apparently. We have the Mangenids here. Vish Taspids and the Zungaria. So they're all over on this side currently, and they're all just like eating all the small ones near them currently. There's no huge one that's really standing out yet. Alright. Well, a pleasing atmosphere. Chance to get some more prestige. Orestes, our caravan master, became our friend. People are sleeping with other people. We are doing the final toast. Got some opinion with somebody. And we get a bunch of prestige and eager reveler experience and all sorts of other nice stuff. And we get the great banquet in Byzantium for 5 years, which gets us development growth, which is very nice. Wonderful. Do I want to be friends with this guy? Don't know who he is, so no. My acquaintance in Bajarmaland was taken prisoner. Oh. Okay. So that probably means that they've lost their war, whatever that war was. Nope. He's just being taken prisoner. He was the secondary in it. Alright, cool. Cool. So that's the first thing that we can do for prestige. Next one, we should just hold a hunt immediately. No reason not to, basically. Do you want this one or this one? Let's just do normal hunts instead of falconry. And we're going to host them in Constantinople. You might be like, is this not a terrible place to host a hunt? You would be correct. But the thing is that it doesn't really matter. Because all we're doing it for is the prestige. Which we'll get either way. Also, I love that the final option here is how many people are you going to invite. But the thing is, we're only inviting 15 and they're all here. So, yeah. It's fine. My objective is to slay the beast because that'll get us more prestige if we manage it. And let's go. Right. Soon. People will arrive soon. You do get more success chance the more people who are in the hunt, I believe. But, yeah, it doesn't really matter. What are we going to go for? Something that's impressive prestige-wise, like a boar. Let's go hunt a boar. We're at 30%. Neighboring ruler has lost a war. An honest mistake. My knight, Leontius, went on ahead of the group, chasing the boar alone. When I catch up, I find him standing over a man, tugging an arrow from the poor commoner's chest. Basilius, it wasn't my fault, I swear. He fought valiantly to save him. I saw it. So we can get protected peasants for 10 years. Alright. Quickly help me hide the body. And he becomes indebted to me. You must answer for this. And we get peasant justice for 10 years. Or, too bad the beast got you too. I'm going to expose the murder. Because we're just and that's what we would do. Right. It's a lovely day for a hunt, which means it's a nice day to be outside. As I fill my lungs with the fresh air of the wilderness, I spy a trove of gifts from Mother Nature. So many useful herbs and beautiful flowers, both for healing and malicious intents, but I'm here to hunt. Picking foxgloves may raise some eyebrows. Must keep with appearances. Why should I care what others think? Or hey, what's that over there? I'll keep up with appearances because we want success, chance, and prestige. Cornering the boar. We will take the more perilous riding after it option. Like all game, the slippery boar has many tricks, blenches, and ruses that can fool even experienced hunters. My friend Orestes has halted the party. The wily boar has been doubling to and fro, retracing its steps and running trails to throw us off the scent. There is no agreement over which course to follow, and each moment we tarry puts us further from our prize. Say I've heard of this ploy. I trust Orestes on this, or what does the local gamekeeper think? Let's say I've heard of this ploy. 97% chance we get a great increase. Alright, what's next? Cornering the boar. The damn thing is gone. We have failed. Well, that's unfortunate. However, we gain prestige, and we got the hunter trait, which gives us more prowess, and we get some experience in that. And everyone else got some prestige as well. Neighboring ruler has lost a war. And we have arrived back from our hunt. Alright, so what we're looking at, we need another 14,000 prestige. You can change your vassal's contract. High-low. Well, actually, we can just go high-hook. Yeah, let's do that. Wonderful. Yeah, so I think we're out of easy activities to gain us prestige. Yeah. All the other ones I don't think will gain us any. I have chariot race marked, right? Yeah. Pilgrimage is purely piety. Could go to a grand tournament, but we won't arrive in time. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do prestige the hard way. Which is organizing the realm. Let's start somewhere and then work our way around. Let's start with Bihar. So where's Bihar? Bihar is over here. We hold some of the land within it. It's all held by Transylvania, who is our vassal anyway. So Bihar is currently held by you directly. Let's usurp that. Yeah. And give that to Transylvania. Yeah. That seems good. That's a little prestige to start with. You can also transfer vassals who should be underneath them to him. Although that was probably too much land, but that's okay. Yedasan. Yedasan is here. Yes, I think I know what I want to do with this one. So we're going to create Yedasan. We're going to usurp Yedasan. I'm going to give it to Ingul here, because he holds land within it. Here we have Yedasan. Then the Kingdom of Ruthenia. I want to avoid kingdoms as much as possible because they're going to be more awkward to manage. Let's look at titles that can be created. Medina. I don't want to do that one. I already know I don't want to do that one because that's where Mecca is. Oh no, Mecca's in Mecca. Medina's the one above it. Oh. In which case we can probably do that. Yeah, it's all within that guy's land. So Medina, create. Grant to the top level guy there and he'll sort out who gets it. Right. Next we're looking at Bahrain. Over here, again, it's all within that guy's land, so I'll just create Bahrain and give it to him. We might not have enough money for this, but we can at least see how far we can get with this. Al-Hassa is again all within that same guy's land, so I will create it and give it away. So that's that bit of land. So all we're doing here is just slowly progressing this bar, 300 at a time. Najd. Again, all within that guy's land, so I'm going to create it as well. His vassals are going to despise him, by the way, because he's going to be so far over his duchy limit, but that's okay. Another one for him. Yep, he's like, please stop creating duchies and giving them to me. I don't want any more duchies. And yet we keep doing that. I can vassalize Turov. Sure, I'll vassalize Turov. I don't know why that pops up then, but sure. Oman. Oman is, again, more of this guy's land. So I'll create Oman and then give it to the same guy. Hopefully he gives these all away. But that's his choice, not ours. Shamar. More of the same guy's land. This is why we didn't create any of them. It's because somebody already holds all of them. Right. Taghaza. Ew, this is somewhere different. It is somewhere different, but at the same time, it's also the same guy's land. Because he happens to hold this land as well. Oh, that is, that's a classic. Right. Hormuz. That is not the same guy's land, I think, right? No, that's this guy's land. This head of faith. Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to create a duchy for you, mate. Why don't you have another duchy? This time it's the actual duchy for the land that you hold. Skip the kingdoms. We're now going to this one that only holds 2 bits of land. This is de jure part of Jerusalem, technically. I could maybe give this to somebody who's underneath, if anyone's got an underneath. Namayad. Yeah, I think it could go to you. So let's create this. And I'm going to grant that directly to you. Let's grant you that one. Also, you want to convert to my religion? Now that I've given you some land? Yep, perfect. We're getting there. We're getting there. Danakil. Also, can I do this? Yes, okay. Danakil. That's all within Sinai. So let's create that. And then give that to you. It's not de jure structure or de jure neighbor of his province. Okay, I'll give that to one of your vassals, I guess. I'll give that to Afar. Cool. Next. Don Valley. Yeah, so that one I can give all to you. Perfect. So let's create the Duchy of Don Valley. And then... I love how it keeps recalculating things constantly. I need to give that to your vassal as well. That can go to Golden Hills. Same reason. Basically, I think it's because administrative, you're not allowed to hold duchies like that. So we're basically just creating them. And then, like, Yeah, you're not allowed to hold them, so we're creating them, and then we have to find somebody who can hold it. Lombardy can go to Italy. Nice. Italy, you can have Lombardy. Oh, you know what these are? This is people being in line to the titles I create. Now I just realized what that is. Ah, Dubrovnik. Yep. Let's create a little Dubrovnik here. That is... Might as well go to Ragusa. Cool. That is Dubrovnik, right? Yeah. Raska. I mean, it was a bit late. I'd already given away the land. I don't really want to create Raska. Azerbaijan. Yeah, I could create Azerbaijan and give it to this person. Let's do that. And give it to you. Wonderful. We're about halfway there. Continue to create titles. As I said, we might not have enough money. We are creating quite a few titles, so, and it costs us a huge amount of money per each, so we might not have enough, but on the other hand, we might. Just need to see how that goes. Was it? Where's was it? Oh, it's right next door. And it can go to the same person. You can. Oh, you can't have was it apparently. Was it's a step too far. We'll give was it to was it. Right. Next. Baghdad. Now that one can almost definitely go to you. Because it's like literally all the land that you have. So, yeah. That's alright. Although, because that's now a de jure bordering, we probably could have given her was it after that. Spoleto. Spoleto is de jure part of Romania, which doesn't exist currently. You're directly my vassal, but you could go under Spoleto. Yeah, I'll create the Duchy of Spoleto. I'll give that to Italy for now. You can't have that. In which case, you can have Spoleto. Wonderful. Next up, I don't want to make Croatia. This duchy over here, we could definitely create. It's going to Africa, and it's de jure part of it, so that's fine. We are now a little bit further along. Gabes. See, this is why I wanted to do the options that weren't creating titles first, because they're so much more interesting. But that's alright. This is basically how you're expected to create large amounts of prestige in a short amount of time, so... yeah, so Derna's gonna get this land. There we go. Give this to Derna. Grant that over to them. Wonderful. So they can now have that. Next one is Palestine. I don't want to create that because that contains our land. I want to create Cyprus. Don't want to create any of these kingdoms. Or the Empire of Italia. Although I do actually want to create the Empire of Italia, so maybe I should create that one. Yeah, let's grant you... I can't grant you Samara. Well, in which case I'm going to grant you that land. I am going to create the Empire of Italia while I'm here. That's 500 prestige, which is why I did it. And I need it because if I have the Empire of Italia, then when I create the Roman Empire, that will become de jure. So that seems like a good thing. Means we don't have to wait for de jure drift. It'll make us a ton more money. Oltenia. This is de jure part of Bulgaria. Let's create that. Grant you over. Can't. Okay. Guess I'll grant it to you. Cool. Then Shervin. Create that. Greater Armenia. Can you have Shervin? Yeah. Cool. We're still getting there. Cephalonia. I don't want to create. Zalia. Down here. Give to you. Right, you're just your part of Zalia. Cool. Go back to this guy. Grant Zalia. make sure we don't give away Italy, or we're going to have to restart everything. Crete. Crete, so that's China. You hold 2 holdings. Yeah, I could give away. You hold a couple holdings as well. Yeah, I can do that. So let's create Crete. Give it away to you. Wonderful. Right, next one. I don't want to do that one. Volnia. Create that. Should really look at what I'm creating before I create it. I give that to Perislav. Yep. Wonderful. Next one, Genoa. That's going to be part of Italy for now, probably. There we go. How far away are we? We are 3,400 away. Venice, I don't want to create. Amman. Oh, I can also transfer people. Let's transfer. Cool. Amman is here. Yeah, I can create that and then grant it to probably this person right there. Grant you Amman. Then we have Emilia, which is going to be the jure part of Italy. So let's give that to Italy. Then we have, I think I was 4,000 away when I said I was 3,000 away, by the way. Azov. Azov is part of Crimea. So let's grant you that. Nice. Now we're looking at Thames. Thames is part of Transylvania, which I think will be fine. Yep. Keep giving him more land. Axum. Create that one. Seems in the right area, that will be fine. Give that to Sinai. It's not bordering. I could see that one a mile away. I'll give that one to Danakil. Cool. Next one is Jared. That one looks like it's part of Africa. I hope it's part of Africa. There we go. Next one is East Francia. I don't want to create that one. Wait a second. East Francia. I can create the Kingdom of East Francia. I can't usurp this or anything, right? No. Thought I'd just check. Also, how much am I off? I'm off like 1,500. Okay. This one, we'll create it. Then we'll grant it to Syria. Yep. You can have that one. Next one is Sirt, which we can create. And then give to my brother who already holds all the land in it. Next, we have Aleppo, which we can create and then grant to Syria. And then we're missing 600. Khazaria. We actually are going to miss out on this by like 2, which is crazy. Yeah, Crimea, you can have this land as well. You can't, okay. Kerch, you can have this land. Right, and then Armagnac, we will create, and we will give away to the person who holds the entirety of that duchy. Right. We are 4 prestige off after creating every duchy. Well, guess there's nothing we can do. I guess we're just going to have to end the episode. Well, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.